Hello everyone, in this video I am going to guide you through my lightning bolt Berserker. Here's what the gameplay looks like on full luck gear. This is what the gear and stats for the luck setup looks like. Feel free to pause the video to take a closer look. The full unique setup improves by adding chance to pierce to your projectiles, movement speed, spell damage and projectile speed. It is much faster than the luck setup but loses about 120% luck. Your tree can look somewhat like this. Feel free to pause the video and take a closer look. Our fuse links include fork, sink, 3 splits, homing, ricochet, zigzag, and projectile range. Positioning is an important part of our damage. Here I am shotgunning the boss by ricocheting the sink projectiles off the wall. This setup doesn't work on the basis of increasing damage, but we invest heavily into splitting projectiles and making them hit the same target over and over again. In this next section I will cover some basics about projectiles first. First, let us discuss pierce. We get it from aim assist spalders and iridescent induction. With the amount of projectiles we make, our pierce chance guarantees that some of them will go through the enemy and hit them again. Sink basically copies our frontal projectile stream to our backs. It essentially doubles our projectile without much cost or damage lost. Fork increases the area coverage of our projectiles and boosts our clear speed. Ricochet is a very useful tool for us since not only does it bounce projectiles off of walls because of which we can shotgun bosses. It also bounces projectiles off of enemies which improves our clear speed. Split benefits us in two ways. Firstly, it acts like an guaranteed pierce, and secondly, it produces more projectiles which further bounce off of enemies and walls and hit more enemies. Homing is the bread and butter of our setup, and our damage falls off quite drastically without it. Zigzag is an important part of our setup since it randomizes our projectile path, which causes the projectiles to get into homing range of 300 units more frequently. All of these mechanics combined together creates the beautiful mess that you see in your screen right now. This setup is one of the fastest that I have made till date. It has a great balance between damage and speed, and also really efficient. Although if you're trying to peak damage, either my Scrap Ball Spam Technomancer or my Firebomb Elementalist just does it better. But when it comes to efficiently clearing maps, this build hits the perfect balance. Superfuse is still in early access, so contents of this video is subject to change. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to stay updated with regular doses of Superfuse build videos.